What's going on, internet? The Hokage here, aka TVH, and to be honest, the gaming season has begun and reviews have begun rolling out once again. Honestly, I had no intention of purchasing NBA Live 19 because I played it at E3 and I wasn't impressed. Then the demo dropped and honestly I still wasn't impressed. But EA sent your boy a free code, so I decided to give the game a clean slate and go in with an open mind. At first things were decent, but the more that I played this game, the more the problems became evident. But I'm not going to just rag on NBA Live 19, I'm going to give you the positive and the negatives that I've found. First things first, NBA Live 19 is a good looking game. Visually it is pleasing, especially the various courts. They all use a wide palette of colors that will catch your eye. I think EA did a solid job of recreating the street elements in their game. It's just a shame that a lot of the face scans aren't very good. The superstars in the game look solid, but everyone else is just okay. I caught myself saying a lot, is that John Wall or is that player? It's not just the players either. Last year's face scanning app was great, but somehow it got worse this year. You can barely find anyone who can get the thing to work, and I don't want to hear it either because I have 3 studio lights plus natural lighting coming through my room. I shoot gaming conventions all the time. I've shot weddings, charity events, and I've taken a photography class. I know my way around a DSLR, and I know how to properly light a subject. The app just doesn't work. The good news is the soundtrack is solid in my opinion. I don't play basketball games for soundtracks, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't bobbing my head and singing along while playing the game. Whoever is the music curator over at EA knows how to pick a soundtrack that fits the vibe of the game. The soundtrack really shines when you're playing in-game and the instrumental versions play while you play the game. When J. Cole's ATM plays, I mean, it's a vibe. It's just a shame that once again, the game modes in NBA Live 19 are hollow. Don't get me wrong, I like the way that they did the one story. You get a few cutscenes here and there, some guest appearances from YouTubers and Complex, and then they let you loose and just play the game. You travel from country to country battling the best ballers in the world in an attempt to recruit them on your team after beating them. But after that, everything is just hollow in Live 19. The biggest offender is the new court battles mode. This game mode is honestly awful. Court battles allows you to create your own court, which is dope by the way, but it's what you do with that court that makes it whack. You have to go to other people's courts and beat them on their court with their own custom rules. The problem is you're not playing real people. You're playing the person's computer that they left for you, and you get to pick the difficulty before the match starts. Who decided on this game mode? It would have been so much more rewarding to play against real people from matchmaking plus have leaderboards. What makes this mode especially bad is the best packs can only be unlocked from this game mode, so EA attempts to force you to play this snooze fest. The good news is the grind isn't too bad here. If you really grind your character, you can get to an 85 to a 90 overall easily in a week. This is great because you're not spending any money, you're just playing the game. It's also great because if you don't like your build, then it's nothing to create another one unlike the competition. NBA Live 19 features deep customization as well. There are pack openings, but you're not paying for anything. The game features its own in-game currency that you can earn from completing challenges. EA kills the clothing selection once again this year, so I think you'll have a lot of fun decking out your creative character. I created a woman this year to test out what it was like, and if you're wondering, everything is equal in this game. Women get to dunk, rebound, and block the ball with the best of them. But too bad the AI in this game is idiotic. It's honestly awful. They lack any type of on-court awareness. Half the time, they won't run with you in transition for an easy bucket. Nobody moves their feet if a fast break ain't happening. You always have to call a play to get them to move their feet. And the AI lacks spatial awareness. I can't tell you how many times that I passed the ball down low to one of my bigs, and they're in position for an easy dunk, but instead they do some random post fadeaway into the defender and miss. It's infuriating how many easy buckets are given away. The worst part is every CPU player plays identical. Everyone's got the Derrick Rose MVP layup package equipped in the game. Driving down the lane is far too easy. You be getting the most bullshit shots to go in. You be having 700 defenders on you and the layup will still go in. The players don't play like themselves either. This man Steph Curry just tried to dunk on Anthony Davis. Oh my god.
What was he thinking?
Someone in my Twitch chat described this game best. The only difference between any of the CPU players is their height and their weight. Patrick Beverley, who's known for being a lockdown defender, is Kobe Bryant in this game. Rajon Rondo, known for passing and driving, he's a three-point shooter in this game. The most infuriating game that I had to play against was Magic Johnson. Magic in Live 19 is basically LeBron, Jordan, and Steph Curry combined. I don't think I seen him make one pass. He was too busy splashing contested threes in my face. Now obviously this would be different if I were playing real people, but it's still disappointing to play these challenges and see that they didn't bother to program the players how they should play. Doesn't help that the camera still sucks either. It's far too close to the action, so you will lose yourself on the court from time to time when things get cluttered. You can switch the camera to something else, but I don't like any of Live's other cameras either. either. The good news is I did have a smooth online experience. Because I got the game a week early, finding games did take some time, but when I did get into a game, I can say that it was a very smooth experience. EA definitely has a leg up on the competition when it comes to the online experience. The only problem with the online is, and this goes back to what I said earlier, the game modes are hollow. You can play 3v3 and 5v5, but those are just exhibition games. There's still no competitive pro-am type mode here. I mean, in 5v5, they did add the 4 quarters in the NBA rules, but once again, it's still not a full pro-am where you get to create your own team and all that other stuff, so it feels like there's nothing to strive for online. I thought the court battles could have been their competitive mode, but that's just playing the computer like I said earlier. EA really needs to find a mode that sticks out because live run ain't it, and them co-op challenges, they was tired last year. But then again, they can't do a proper competitive mode because they don't have a proper foundation. The worst thing about NBA Live 19 is the gameplay. Notice I've hardly talked about it up until this point. That's because I was saving the best for last. The player movement does feel a bit smoother, I'll give them that much, but in my humble opinion, outside of that, I don't see any improvements. I'd actually argue this gameplay might be worse than Live 18's, and that's because of the game's janky animations. All players do is warp to the basket, a lot of times through several defenders, find infinite space on the baseline before warping to the basket, impossible dunks, impossible layups, just a lot of impossible stuff that'll make you want to throw your controller. I can't tell you how many times I've seen someone jump out of bounds to shoot a shot like an idiot. If it didn't happen a lot, I wouldn't be mad because nothing is perfect. The problem is, not only do these canned animations happen every game, they happen all throughout the game non-stop. I have so many clips saved on my hard drive of this stuff, so instead of me just ragging on the game, I decided to create a montage of all the dumb shit that constantly happens in this game because I know the NBA Live community is sensitive and loves to try to discredit anyone who criticizes their baby, so roll the tape. What the fuck is this game, bro? We just started the stream. Oh my fucking god. Look, he just did the animation, y'all. He jumped out of bounds and shot the ball. What the fuck was that?
I think it's born. Definitely.
What?
Twitter is like that that one nigga that learns a new word.
Get in there. Get the fuck, yo. They're assholes, but like, you know how New Yorkers are always like, that was a horrible pass, whatever. It's live, it's gonna go in anyway. What the fuck? Like, Patrick Beverly is known for his defense. He hitting all these threes. Look, he stepped out of bounds and then he made it. What is this game, bruh? Off the easy. Why do they got me on Krista? Bruh, what is this game? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. NBA Live, ladies and gentlemen.
Like all in your, like, you know, but like kind of to the side.
This man animated straight through me. Come on. Count him out. Look, he's stepping out of bounds. What the fuck? Look at that animation. This man warped to block my shot. Oh, let's go. This game is so bullshit. Get in there. What the fuck was that animation? Oh my god. What is this game? Boom, 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 boom. This man shot it from out of bounds. Get out of here, bro. I got a rebound over Anthony Davis. That's great. That's fucking great. Look at that animation, y'all. Y'all saw that garbage? You better dunk on her. What the fuck was that animation? Wow, look at that animation. What? What? The fuck?
Hookup. Like, bitch, that's what Tinder was for. That's what it was
Hit
for.
this man in the face. Oh my fucking god. Shit. This motherfucker's ghost backing people down. All right, Ben Wallace hitting fadeaway middies now. Come on, bruh. The basket. Ah, come on. What was that animation? Oh boy. I made that? What? Get in there. Get big. What is that? Oh, it's great. What? Let's go, Rudy. Get up. Get up. What? Basketball season, baby. He just, what is that animation? What are you doing, Anthony Davis? Making a bucket, I guess. I think everybody just likes free shit, but they don't even play it. She makes that guard. What the fuck? What? She just animated through me, bro. What the? Why is Patrick Beverly of all people like that? I don't know. Oh, whoa, what? Whoa, frame rate. Does absolutely nothing for the gameplay. This man, what the fuck is that animation? What was that animation? What the fuck? What? Peace out, Malik. Bro, what? What the fuck was that? Animated right through me.
I went down.
Is that a fact?
I went down to
Wow.
First name,
Bro, get the... Yo, this nigga wasn't even looking at the ball.
Purchase failed.
Oh my god, this game.
What do you mean purchase failed? Take
This
my fucking
motherfucker
money.
jumped backward. Oh my... What is this shit? So my final thoughts on NBA Live 19 is I'm upset. I was really rooting for this game because last year's game was a step up in the right direction, and I thought they'd build on that. Instead, it felt like they're just stuck in place, or worse, they took a step back. There's no way I could personally recommend this game at full price. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend paying more than 30 bucks for it, or just skip the game altogether. I promise you. You ain't missing much. And thanks for watching my video. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you'll never miss another video. Also consider pledging my Patreon. It helps keep the lights on. There's a link in the description box below. Peace.